The Golden Rabbit, Part 1. The Tragedy at Thamelpmis. Meet Alex, a famous farmer and mathematician hailing from the kingdom of Thamelpmis. One of her favorite hobbies is raising rabbits. Not only are they cute, their numbers are also very easy to keep track of. Every year, each pair of rabbits will birth another pair of rabbits. And this means the total number just doubles, or in other words, it's just 2 to the n. And that's why she doesn't need to continuously keep track of the number of rabbits. She just predicts it, goes into the field to confirm it's approximately right, and then spends the rest of the time playing with the rabbits. But one day, as she was heading home, a golden asteroid fell from the sky. The next day, she was shocked to discover that all the rabbits have turned golden. They still seemed healthy though. She decides to study one pair to check if it was really fine. One year passes, and lo and behold, there were two pairs as predicted. But the new pair was smaller than the old one. Hopefully they weren't sick. Another year passes, and something strange happens. The original pair still birthed a new pair, but the other pair didn't. Instead, it became large? One more year passed, and the grown-up pair finally produced a new pair. Perhaps the golden rabbits were healthy, but now simply had another stage in their life cycle. However, more concerningly, Alex couldn't predict the number of rabbits anymore. It still increased, but in some chaotic fashion. This left Alex confused, but being the mathematician she is, she took out her spreadsheet and started analyzing. In year one, there was one adult, no babies, so a total of one. Year two, the adult birthed a baby, so the total was two. Year three, now this was the year where it diverged from the normal doubling. And there were two adults because the baby grew up, and then the singular adult gave birth to one baby, so now the total was three. Year four, there was a total of five. Year five, there was a total of eight. Year six, there was a total of 13. And year seven, there was a total of 21. 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21. However, that's weird. Why is there the same sequence in adults, babies, and total? It's almost as if it's the exact same sequence, but just delayed. So she starts analyzing from first principles and starts thinking about recursion instead of the explicit formula. Looking at the number of adults, the number of adults is the number of adults in the previous year plus the number of babies in the previous year that grew into adults. But wait a minute, those babies were birthed by the adults of 2 years ago. This is an interesting formula. She then takes a look at the babies. The babies in year n were birthed by the adults of year n minus 1, but those adults were the existing adults from year n minus 2 plus the babies of year n minus 2 that grew into adults. Now, if she thinks about only in terms of babies, the adults of year n minus 2 birthed exactly all the babies from year n minus 1. There it is, the same recursion. You add the two previous years to get the new year. Finally, the total is the total in year n minus 1 plus the babies birthed in year n minus 1. Now, the babies birthed in year n minus 1, those came from the adults of year n minus 1. Now, how about the adults? The adults of year n minus 1 is the adults of year n minus 2 plus the babies that grew into adults in year n minus 2. And aka, That's the total of year n-2, adults plus baby. And we get the same formula. Interesting. So another way to look at this more simply is that the total is adults plus babies. And since the adults follow the rule and the babies follow the rule, you just add them together and they'll follow the rule. So now she has the recursive formula. Does it hold? So 0 plus 1 equals 1. And then the next year, there were 2 rabbits. And then the next year, there were 3 pairs. The next year, there was 5. Yes. Yes, it holds. It does hold. So now Alex felt some joy with this recursive formula, but she was still unsatisfied. It wasn't an explicit formula based purely on the number of years passed, which means if she even miscounts 1 year, she's screwed for the rest. And more concerningly, the effects of the asteroids were spreading everywhere. 2 essential parts of the surrounding ecosystem were the double root snail and the circular sunflowers. Over the years, the snail's shell and the sunflower's center started to twist into a strange spiral. Not only that, the galaxy, sea creatures, plants, and even pine cones started to get affected by this strange spiral. Alex, fearful, quickly plotted the shape of the spirals and estimated the growth. And her worst fears had come true. Indeed, the strange golden asteroid was affecting everything in its path. So, after so many years of avoiding the asteroid, plucking up as much courage as she could, she decided to confront the asteroid. But there were strange markings on this asteroid. Will Alex be able to decode the glyphs and finally uncover the truth behind the strange phenomenon? And can she do it in time before the world turns upside down? Stay tuned.